A Reuters photographer captured Attorney General Pam Bondi holding a document labeled, quote, Jayapal Pramila Search History. Last name first there. The document had a list of what appeared to be individual Epstein Files searches. She had it in hand while sidestepping questions from Representative Pramila Jayapal, who is our next guest. Good morning.
Good morning.
What are your thoughts about that paper with your search history in the Attorney General's hand?
Well, I think it's completely against the separation of powers. We are supposed to be able to, as lawmakers, go in, review the files, take whatever we want from there, not be surveilled and spied on by the Department of Justice. And it's that was my search history. It was much more extensive than that, but that was the first page. And she clearly came in prepared with that information. In fact, I think she probably opened it up to us on Monday, 2 days before the hearing, so she could see what we were going to search and ask her about. Totally unacceptable, and we've asked for immediately a change in the process so that the DOJ is not spying on us.
House Speaker Mike Johnson was asked about this. He said, I know nothing about it, not going to comment on it, but if it happened, it's inappropriate. Are you getting any support from Republicans on that?
Yeah, I actually spoke to Mike last night about this, and I do think that there is bipartisan agreement that we should be able to review those files without the Department of Justice surveilling us. And that's exactly what she was doing, and I think she was doing it in preparation for the hearing. But also, I think they want to know what we're pulling up so that they can use it in some way. That was in her burn book. That's what we call that binder with all the opposition research against us that she kept trying to insult different members of Congress with. And I think that I think there is bipartisan support to say this cannot continue to happen, and we need a whole new process for how we review these files and who tracks, any of this.
Just so I understand, and he'll speak for himself, but did you understand Speaker Johnson to be on board with taking some kind of action here?
Well, I think I won't say what he said to me, but I'll just say what he said in the public quote, and I showed him and told him exactly what had happened and that the search was my search and it clearly was surveilling.